Welcome back to Commander with the Guardian Project. I'm Andy.
And I'm Mike Hoyle, and we are the Guardian Project Podcast. We're a podcast.
I knew you were going to do it.
All things Magic the Gathering, but mostly Commander. We record weekly Commander gameplay. You can find our stuff on YouTube, and we also release a podcast every Wednesday. I think this week it actually went out this morning, Thursday morning, but you can check it out. It's episode 87 this week, where we talk about the deck tech of the deck that I'm actually going to be playing tonight. So pretty excited about that. Check us out on Twitter at Guardian Pod and on Instagram by searching Guardian Project Podcast.
And my last name is Flory. Because I never know if Coyle's going to use first and second name, and last name.
I'm going to use my middle name next time too.
My name is Michael Patrick, and this is. Well, we've got some lovely guests returning tonight. We've got Erin and Nick returning. How are you both tonight?
I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be like the third wheel or fifth wheel. I don't know what wheel I am right now, but I'm spinning. We're here.
We had some scheduling, right? We had some scheduling conflicts. So Nick,
I was starting to take it really personal because it was like, so it was supposed to be Zuby and I, and then Zuby bounced, and I was like, I'm wearing deodorant. Like, what's going on? And then Davey swooped in, and all of a sudden Davey was like, I'm not feeling good, you guys. And it was like, okay. And then all of a sudden Davey, and then it escalated, and Davey's like, I don't have a webcam. Sorry, guys. And it was like, what, is it me? Like,
that's exactly how the story went, and I'm really glad Erin told me, because that is verbatim the story.
So Coyle and Andy were like, we need one more. And I was like, well, I know Nick's going to be watching me tonight because he said as much. I'm imagining if he's able to watch, he's able to play. And I was like, baby, can you come join us? We've lost a fourth, and he has this great new permanent setup to where he can play EDH at the drop of a hat, and he saved us tonight. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hey, Jester Vesk, I see you.
I see you. So Erin, we'll start with you. Tell everybody who you are and where we can find your content online.
Oh my God, such lovely people. Hey, Soko. Hey, Max. So I am primarily on a show called Magic Mics. We do a live show every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. We also do a top 10 show that goes straight to YouTube once a week. We've been doing Magic Mics for about 5 years now, going on 6, which is crazy. And then I also pop up on other people's streams here and there. And I'm trying to get everything in place so that I can start streaming again regularly, at least once or twice a week. And so I'm just trying to get my emotes going and my badges going. So there's a lot that goes into getting a stream off the ground.
Yeah.
And so once work is starting to really slow down a little bit, so I feel like the time is right to really start investing in that again. So hopefully I'll be on my own stream soon enough.
All right. Well, it'll be late night with Erin, right? Because the last time we had late night with Erin for the Call Time pre-release event. So
yeah. So we've really kind of launched this thing. So what happens when we do the early access events is that we each do shifts. So we each do 3-hour shifts. And typically the boys like to play very fair, boring decks. You know, Ruben will probably draft, Evan will play some aggressive pile, and I'm the one that's like, let's play 5-color Song of Creation. Like, let's do it. And so I usually play the things my co-host, you get me, Coyle. And so that's why we call it Erin After Dark, because you will not only see the decks that nobody else will play, but it's also me, and I'll talk about things no one else to talk about. So we'll just have a good time.
Love it. And Nick, thank you for joining us. We really do appreciate you jumping on tonight. Where can we find you and your content online?
Yeah, happy to be here. So you can find me on Twitter at Platclad. A lot of people, I got 300 followers now. Like I'm wow. Officially kind of a big deal.
You are.
But you can find my content at Scrap Trawlers. I am one of the 2 hosts of Scrap Trawlers, the other being Andy Zupke, already in chat. We are a bi-weekly budget EDH content thing. We do a lot of streaming on Twitch. We do discussion streams every other Tuesday, and we do gameplay streams every other Sunday. So come check us out.
Love it. Yes. I've been on your show as well. So I had a lot of fun.
Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
Now this is that. Nope. That's a bad. I messed up the quote. It's pod racing, right?
Yeah. Now that's pod racing for sure.
Star Wars. Well, we should explain our commanders, right? So sure. I'm playing a brand new deck tonight. So I'm playing, and this is also, I look back, I've never built a mono green deck before. I think I thought about it, but I never did it. So I'm playing Fynn the Fangbearer. So I'm playing with some poison counters. It's not Infect. it's poison counters.
Okay.
Wink.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's just like that meme where it's like the kid wants infect, and she's like, "We have infected home," and it's poison counters.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Okay.
Fynn is a 1/3 with Death Touch that says whenever a creature you control with Death Touch deals combat damage to a player, that player gets 2 poison counters.
Ew.
I just gotta get to 5 swings. So I'm gonna try to get some poison counters, and I'm gonna proliferate up to 10 if I can't. That's the plan.
Oh my.
That is
Okay.
my plan. Coil, what are you playing?
I am also playing a brand new deck. I've played it once just to get a feel for it because I've never built an Azorius deck before myself. So I'm playing Vega the Watcher. So 3 converted mana cost, 2/2 Bird Spirit with flying. It says whenever I cast a spell from anywhere other than my hand, draw a card. So I have lots and lots of ways of casting cards from my graveyard, from exile, from adventure, lots of different ways to do that. And we'll try to win with some alternate win conditions, probably.
Nice. And Erin, what are you playing?
So it's kind of like I'm on the Guardian project, and you mentioned pods and scrap trawlers. This was actually the deck that I built for my appearance on scrap trawlers, and I ended up enjoying it so much that I really just kept it around, and I've been putting a little bit more money into it, and so I really wanted to challenge myself to make a fair Vannifar deck because Vannifar has a reputation of being kind of broken, and there are ways that you can build your chain so that you can go all the way up the chain on turn 1, maybe even 2 turns, and I didn't really want to do that. Like, I thought that was a little basic, and so I really wanted to just focus on value, just really colorful creatures that maybe you don't see a lot of play, that have really neat enter the battlefield effects. Obviously I have a little bit of recursion because it's me, I'm the graveyard girl, but I'm really happy with this deck, and the few times that I have played it, people have really enjoyed it, and they've specifically enjoyed it going, wow, I didn't think a Vannifar deck could be fun or enjoyable, and I didn't feel like my opponents had a good time too, and so I really love this deck. I'm a big fan.
I'm excited to see it. I have seen that played with, what is it? There's like that staff. Is it a staff? What is the card that untaps the creature? I've seen that with Vannifar a couple of times. So
Yeah.
Staff of Domination?
Staff of Domination.
Yeah, well, first off, the reason why I don't play that is I think it's kind of expensive still.
It is kind of still
really
expensive.
Yeah, and so I'm also really leery about big mana curves. I'm a big fan of the stairs, when you're an architect, and I like the stairs, and so anything over 3.5, I get jumpy. So
fair enough.
No Staff of Domination for me.
No Staff of Domination for you. And
No.
Clad, what are you playing tonight?
So I am playing a Tormod, Sidar Kondo, or Aristocrats deck. So what we're doing is, I like building bad combos like roller coasters and Roller Coaster Tycoon. So you get your beginning and your end, but it's not really about the destination, it's about the journey and how many loops you can do to do the one thing. So we're sacrificing Rancor things to make one zombie. And all we need to do is make a bunch of zombies and swing and make them unblockable with Sidar Kondo. And that's pretty much it. This is also a test for me, and I'm really scared because this is the only deck I've ever built that has 37 lands.
Oh.
So we're gonna see if it works.
That's a lot of lands.
It's less than I normally run. I'm scared.
I think it's interesting the parallel to zombies and Roller Coaster Tycoon, because I would normally just make that one loop coaster and have everyone send off and it goes into an explosion.
Yeah, or you do the power tower, but you put the speed at max and they fly off of it, and then you get bad ratings at your park.
And then you get 12 2/2 zombies to swing at your opponents the next turn.
Oh,
That's
boy.
right.
I guess we all did. Erin, did you sacrifice folks when you played Roller Coaster Tycoon?
I actually never played Roller Coaster Tycoon, and I'm scared of heights, so I don't like roller coasters. So I can't relate to this conversation at all.
Fair. Well, we mulliganed, and I'm the lucky one who gets to go first. We did roll as well. So are we ready to get rocking?
Let's get jiggy with it.
All right, I'm gonna kick the game off.
Let's roller coaster.
I'm gonna play a forest, and then I am going to play a Narnum Renegade. It's a 1/2 with Death Touch. Thank you so much, Nick, for the subscription.
I had to wait until the intros were over.
4 months in a row. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate that.
Of course.
And then I pass. I'm sorry, Coyle.
I'm gonna draw for 2.
I support the things I believe in.
I'm gonna play this irrigated farmland tapped and pass.
Thank you so much for the cheer, Zach.
I will play a Simic Guildgate, and I'll pass the turn.
All right, we will draw, and we will play a Sandstep Citadel, and I'll pass.
All right, I'm gonna untap, draw for turn. I'm gonna play a forest, and I'm gonna play Fynn the Fangbearer.
Oh no!
It has begun.
Here we go. I'm gonna move to combat. This time I'm gonna hit Nick for 1, and you'll get 2 poison counters.
2 poison counters. Oh no!
Wait. So every creature does that?
Every creature with Death Touch does that.
Oh God. Okay, I know what we're playing in game 2. This is. I thought it was just that creature. I was like, I can handle one, crusty creature with infect or faux infect, like
Faux fact.
faux fact,
And then I passed.
Jeez.
I will untap and draw.
They're all crusty rusties. Every single one.
I'm gonna play a Castle Ardenvale, and I will pass the turn after that.
All right. I'm just gonna play this Terramorphic Expanse. I'll go ahead and crack that right away, and then I'll pass.
All right, I will draw. I'm going to play a swamp.
Thank you so
Tap
much for the
the
follow,
Sandstep Citadel.
Franz in color.
And I'm going to enchant this swamp with wild growth, so when it produces mana, it produces a green as well. And I will pass the turn.
All right, I will untap, draw for turn. I am going to play a forest. And then I will play a Gnarlwood Dryad, which is a 1/1 with Death Touch. And Delirium, it gets +2/+2.
Gnarly.
I'm going to move to
awesome.
combat.
I have effect. I have a response.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna cast Feeling of Dread to tap up to 2 target creatures.
Okay.
And I'm gonna target. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
It has flashback for 1 and a blue.
Oh, well, there you go. And then I pass.
All right. I'll untap and draw. Got there.
Flashback.
Coil with the answers.
But now, do I keep up mana for it, or let's just say I'll just cast Vega and then pass the turn?
I'm certainly not going to put 6 poison counters on one person.
I know what cards I gave you for that deck, Andy.
You do, and I did not.
I'm gonna play a Champion of Wits.
The biggest.
You
in
didn't?
there.
Okay, gotcha. No, that's not the one I'd be afraid of, anyways. Well, I mean, I would be afraid of it, but there's no Blightsteel Colossus.
There's no Blightsteel Colossus.
I'll pass the turn.
Two is being
Because it doesn't have Death Touch.
That's true.
Okay, we're gonna tap 3 for Siona, Captain of the whatever.
Pyleas.
Yeah,
That's
when
what
it
I
enters the
think it
battlefield,
is.
I look at the top 7, reveal an aura card, put it in my hand, put the rest on the bottom in a random order. Whenever an aura becomes attached to a creature I control, I get a 1/1 human. Now, I gotta say this up front, I do not run infinite combos. I specifically made sure that there wasn't whatever the normal combo was with
We
Siona.
love them though, so we would not be upset about that.
Yeah.
I do love those.
I need to look at the top
Some folks
7.
don't, but I love a good old combo. And like the
We
pretzel
like
and cheese combos. Oh,
Oh,
I love
who
those
doesn't?
too.
I don't like
I
combos.
whiffed.
No combos for
No?
you, Erin?
There's not a single flavor?
The snack, no. I think they're kind of
I
gross.
can't believe I whiffed. This deck runs like
Have
30
you tried?
auras.
Have you tried like the dessert versions of it?
There's dessert
the
combos?
the general composition is pretty gross. Like, have you ever looked at the filling in a combo? Like, it's not appealing.
Yeah. Well, I tend to watch what I eat, but I watch it as it goes in my mouth.
I do too. That's how I notice
Yeah.
when I look at it. It's
Yeah.
just gross, you know?
I'm sorry, Nick. Did you pass?
Yeah, I whiffed
Oh.
on my Siona
Oh
trigger,
no.
so.
All right. I will untap and draw for turn. I'm going to play a forest. And then I'm going to pay 4. I'm going to play Toski, Bearer of Secrets. A 1/1
boy.
that says it can't be countered, has indestructible, attacks each combat if able, and whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to swing Fynn at Coil, and these two, a 1/1 with Death Touch and a 1/2 with Death Touch at Erin.
Okay, so I'm taking 2 physical damage.
2 physical damage.
Yeah, no blocks.
Okay.
And then how many poison?
4 poison counters.
Oh God. Okay.
And then
I'm taking 1 commander damage and 2 poison counters.
counters. And I'm gonna draw 3 cards.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
This deck is what the kids call problematic.
The kids just say the things, and then I'm gonna pass.
Why are you talking to kids?
I'm gonna
I'm
untap
basically dating one.
and draw. Oh.
But it's funny though, he's 7 years younger than me, but I know more references than he does. Like he's the one that's like, freaking TikTokers, I don't even know what this means. And I'm just like, I'm older than you. Like,
Listen, I learned today that I was born in 1989, and I learned that the credit score started in 1989. I'm the same age as the credit score. Did not realize
thanks, Erin.
that.
I'm gonna pay 2, and I'm gonna foretell a card,
oh, that's delightful.
and then I'm gonna pass the turn.
Okay. All right. I could have blocked. I'm such a dummy. Okay.
I was wondering
are
why
there
you
any
weren't blocking.
Yeah.
I
Are there
mean,
any
I
artifacts out right
appreciate
now?
that she didn't.
I don't have
believe
any.
so.
Nope.
That's so strange. Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll just play an Arbor Elf. And I guess I'll just pass the turn.
All right.
Erin casually passing with 3 mana. There's blue in it. Oh no.
Hey, we did a thing. All right. So we'll play the swamp. We'll do 1, 2, 3 mana. And we will cast Setessan Champion.
Ooh, should I call my deck Toxic? I'm toxic.
Then I'll tap 2 mana.
No, you should call it Taki Taki, like the Takis. Have you ever had Takis before?
I've never had Takis, but I've seen them in the store.
I live in the barrio. I can get you some Takis. They're quite nice.
I'll play Fertile Ground and draw a card off a Setessan Champion. It's like Wild Growth, but it adds 1 mana of any color.
All right.
Sino doesn't trigger. Oh, I get a 1/1 counter. Wow, this card's busted.
Busted.
It's the most busted card in Theros Beyond Death, right?
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
Except for that one that's being banned across every format.
Oh, we talking
But
about
not in-
Uro?
I'll pass the turn.
All
I
right.
don't know her.
Untap. Draw for turn. I'm gonna play a forest. And then I am going to move to combat.
I will respond.
Yes.
I'm gonna flashback feeling of dread.
Yes.
You can keep your 1/1 untapped.
So you're tapping.
And Toski.
So you're tapping Narnum and for Narnia and Fynn?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And since I am casting it from my graveyard, I get to draw a card from Vega.
Value.
All right. I am going to swing. Toski and Gnarlwood Dryad at Coil for 2 damage.
Block Toski with Vega.
Okay. So you'll take 1 physical damage and 2
And
more
2
poison
damage.
counters.
You got it.
I'm going to draw 1 card.
Yep.
I'm going to play... what do I play? How much does that cost? That costs 3? I don't like that. I'm going to pay 5. Ugh. Yeah, I'm going to pay 5. I'm going to regret this too. I'm going to play Nissa, who shakes the world.
Ooh.
And I'm going to +1 to untap this forest and make it a 3/3.
Mm-hmm.
I can't move
With
that.
Death Touch?
Those are Erin's poison counters I'm tracking over here. It becomes a 3, so I'm putting 3 counters on it. It does not have Death Touch yet. Do I have anything that costs 2 mana that I could cast? The answer is no. So I'm going to go ahead and just pass my turn.
I will untap and I will draw.
And I do have 7 in hand. Listen, I'm enjoying Toski.
I can imagine.
I approve. I approve of Toski. If you're not playing Toski in a mono green deck, test it out. Try it out.
I'm going to play a snow-covered island as my land for turn.
Chat says, she's shaking the world.
Shake it, don't break it.
Shake what your mama gave you.
Shake hero. Shake hero.
Make it touch the flow.
I will tap 4, and I will cast an Elspeth Sun's Nemesis, which has escape.
Wow, Theros Beyond Death is everywhere tonight.
Escape's a great mechanic.
She likes the shade, not the sun.
I'm going to -2 Elspeth to create 2 1/1 white human soldier creature tokens.
I don't like this coil.
I need blockers.
Don't you get blockers. Nobody needs this.
Oh, don't worry, Andy. I'll make sure nobody can block your creatures.
What?
Sidar Kondo doesn't care.
Oh, wait. What does Sidar Kondo say again?
Creatures that have power 2 or less can't be blocked by creatures my opponents control unless they have flying or reach.
Oh, my. You and I see. This is why.
Coil, what are we going to do about this?
I don't know what to do. I just wanted blockers.
We know what to do. We need to stomp them in the dust. That's what we need to do.
I'm playing Azorius. I can't stomp anything.
All right.
The best I can do, though, is to move to combat and swing Vega and Nissa for 2 in the air.
Nissa
Going to Shake Shack.
Nissa is going down. Shake Shack. So Nissa was at 6. Nissa's going to go down to 4.
And then I'll pass the turn after that.
Dan, you redeemed a deck request. This is the first time we've had someone do that. Go ahead and check out our deck list, and if you want to pick our decks for the next game or for our next stream, we don't know how it's going to work. You can pick one.
I was going to do that this stream, and then somebody invited me on. I have so
Would
many
you rather I
friends,
invited somebody else? I mean,
You got so many boyfriends. I don't know why you chose me. Whatever's convenient, I guess.
I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and play Vannifar.
Yeah, Coil, that's
And
exactly how I
then-
feel right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I will pass the turn.
Did you just shrug?
Yeah.
All right, I will draw.
Like, what is
Uh-oh.
your purpose? Your purpose is to die.
Let's play a forest.
Sengir and Tevish Zad. I wish I had a Sengir and Tevish Zad deck. Do I have to build your deck? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, between game 1 and game 2, you have to build
And
a
sleeve
Sengir
a full
Tevish Zad.
deck of dance.
Yeah.
I'll do 4 mana. I will cast an Agent of Erebos.
What
so
is
triggers
that?
the testing champion. I'll put a thing on that draw card, and I can bog somebody. Nobody has a graveyard.
Coils,
I
right?
do. I have 3
Oh no, he
cards.
doesn't. It's exiled.
I
I have
have
3 cards.
no
Get it out of
graveyard.
there.
I can't believe you exiled the Dredge Queen's graveyard in a Simic deck. Who are you?
Okay, when you're dating the Dredge Queen, like you literally have to meta like the rest of your life. It happens.
He says that, but ever since he started dating me, his last 4 commander decks have been graveyard based. So
Graveyard adjacent.
Listen,
thank
I'm
you.
playing a
Oh,
Scavenger Grounds in this
Jesus.
deck, so you gotta have answers, right?
It's a great card.
Man, I'm not drawing any of my good stuff. That
Are you-
seal like whiffing was actually really good because I didn't have anything coming up.
Oh, nice.
I have to share a really gross detail from when we first started dating. We were like cuddling one time, and like he said something to the effect of like, if there's anything I can do for you, or if you ever need anything, I'm here. And I was like, will you stop putting Scavenging Grounds in every deck? And he goes, no. And I'm like, oh, there's a limit
No, not
there.
that.
No, not that. No.
No.
I will forego combat and I'll pass the turn. No Sidar Kondo yet.
I'm gonna untap, and I will draw for my turn. I'm gonna play for 3. I'm gonna play an Evolution Sage. When a land enters, I proliferate.
Oh no!
Seems strong.
I'm gonna play a Myriad Landscape tapped. I'm gonna proliferate your poison counters. So Nick, you have 3. Coil has 5. Erin has 5.
Oh no.
And you still have a floating green, right?
I do have a floating green. It's gonna be used to do what? That's the question. For me to pay...
For me to poop on.
No. Definitely not that. I'm gonna pay 2 to now have three more mana. And I'm gonna play a... shoot. Nope, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play Courage in Crisis. I'm gonna put a +1/+1 counter on Fynn, and I'm gonna proliferate again.
No.
Goodness.
Courage in Crisis. So I'm gonna so Nick, you're at 4, and Erin and Coil are at 6 infect.
I assume also that your forest now has 5 +1/+1 counters on it.
Oh,
And that
thank
you're
you.
also proliferating
Yes.
Nissa.
Why are
And
you
also
helping
Setessan
him?
Champion, right?
Oh my god.
Yes, I'm absolutely proliferating Setessan Champion.
Sick.
Okay, so now I'm gonna move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to swing the those are 1/1s, Coil?
They are 1/1s.
Okay.
Perfect amount of power and
1/1
toughness.
shruggers.
For Fynn, yeah. I'm gonna swing Fynn at Coil and Narnum Renegade and Gnarlwood Dryad at Toski at Coil, and then oh god, this feels like a Voltron deck, which is the thing that I hate doing because like I do not like picking to swing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm struggling. I like the deck, but I'm also struggling with what it's doing. I'm gonna swing the 5/5 Forest at Erin. It doesn't have Death Touch, and then I'm gonna swing. I guess. Son of a gun. Yeah,
Do what you gotta do.
I'm gonna swing these 2 1/1s also at Coil. A 1/1 and a 1/2.
I'll
take the 5.
put 1/1/1 in front of your 1/1 and 1/1/1 in front of your commander.
In front of my commander. Okay. So then you'll take 1 Death Touch damage for 2 poison counters and 1 damage from Toski.
And 1 damage from Toski.
And then this Gnarlwood Dryad dies.
Yeah, both of my human tokens die.
Okay. Erin took 5. No poison counters. I'm gonna draw 2 cards.
Yep.
So Coil, you're at 8.
Yep.
I'm gonna play for 2, for 3, for 2, because I don't wanna use that mana. I don't think. Yeah. I'm gonna play a Pollen Bright Druid, and when it enters the battlefield, I'm gonna proliferate.
Yeah.
Put this at 6 and 2.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
Nissa goes to 7.
And I'm at 9.
Coil's at 9. Erin's at 7. Nick is at 5.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pass my turn. Chat says evil. Yes, this is yeah.
I mean,
agree.
I die when you land drop at right now. I die to a landfall trigger. I'm gonna play a Sea of Clouds.
Chat says if the evolution sage survives though.
It's not dying from my hand.
What do you got? Winds of Abandon. Do you run Winds of Abandon? Exile all my garbage?
Nope.
Oh.
That's not cast from not my hand.
Oh.
So that's the only reason why I don't run it.
That's true.
I'm gonna -2 to make 2 more 1/1 humans, I guess.
Who
Shrug it off.
I'll move to combat.
Did you say owl move to combat?
Owl move to combat. And I'll swing 2 at Nissa.
Nissa down to 5.
And then I'll pass the turn.
I got scared for a second. I thought that said 16.
Andy, what is the power of your creatures right now?
I have a 1/1, a 1/2, a 1/1, a 6/6, a 3/5, and a 3/2.
Why is that a 3/2?
The evolution sage is just a 3/2.
Yeah. It's a 3/2 naturally?
Yes.
Yeah.
I could have sworn it was smaller.
Beefy elf druids.
Okay. And what's the 3/5? Like the thing next to it?
That's my commander, the 3/5. That's doing.
Toski. Okay.
And nope, Toski's over, and Toski's the 1/1.
Okay.
Yeah, Finn's the commander.
Okay. So a 1/1, a 1/1, a 1. I'm sorry. Could you do that again, please?
Yeah. Here, these are the 1/1s over here. I have a 1/2, a.
I just care about power.
Oh, okay. 1/1/1 3/6/3.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Activate Vannifar. I'm gonna sacrifice my Champion of Wits. Hold on a second. Can I back up for a minute?
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry. Let's do this differently. Okay, so first off, I'm gonna cast a Thrag Tusk. So ETB, I gain 5 life. Okay. So I'm gonna go to 38. Okay. Now I'm gonna activate Vannifar. So I'm gonna still sacrifice the Champion of Wits.
Chat asked if I'm winning. Hey, how are you? I've got Coil at 9 poison, Erin at 7 poison, and Nick at 5 poison. So I'm trying. Not there yet. Kind of big deal. Okay. 44. Who pulled all my cards?
I'll grab a Profaner of the Dead
from my LGS. Ooh.
When Profaner enters the battlefield, I'm going to sacrifice my Thrag Tusk. So creatures my opponents control with toughness less than 3, it's toughness, I'm sorry,
okay.
All go back to their owner's hands.
Ooh, thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4 of them come back to my hand.
Okay. And then I get a beast token, so I sacrificed my Thrag Tusk to the Exploit.
I have to see if I wanted to respond to that.
Okay, well, unless you're going to deal with all that, you're going to let it happen.
I mean, I'm gonna.
I don't see you stopping that. So.
I mean, I'm dying to it when he just recasts.
The Azorius player has no answers. I'm just saying. So one of us has to do the labor here.
Yeah, I mean, I will die now for sure.
Okay. Well.
Will you?
So.
I mean, I can't kill the Pollen Bright Druid anymore.
Oh, it's back in my hand.
Right, so you just cast it, then play a land. If you have a land in hand.
Well, the Pollen Bright Druid itself just has ETB.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Aren't you the colors of counter? I love the Azorius player is like, I have no options, as it's the color of like counter spells and board wipes and like draw spells and just, I don't know, you guys, I just have nothing.
So 9 infect, that's all.
I'm fascinated by that. It's like, how do you have nothing? And then I will untap one of my forests, and then I'll just play a Findhorn Elves. And I'll pass the turn.
This is fine. Horn Elves.
Alright, I'll draw. We're still not, drawing stuff.
Just play Sidar Kondo. Let's be friends.
No. I'll play an Isolated Chapel. Although I did get Siona back, so let's do that. Let's do white. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter. So whoop. We'll play Siona. And we will spin the wheel for 7. Hey, we got there. There's stuff in here.
We're gonna make some Rancor zombies, folks.
Hey.
Let's grab this. We're not making Rancor zombies. We need a hero.
I need a hero.
And the hero is me.
holding out for
I'm
my
going to
hero.
lignify your commander, Andy.
Nice.
Yes,
I will
it
draw a
is
card.
now.
I'll take it.
It's a forest, right? Wait, does it become a
No.
forest?
It's
It's a
tree
0/4
folk.
tree folk with no abilities. So it's a bigger tree folk. It's a
2/6 now.
No, okay. Let me draw that real quick.
And let's get spooky. 3 mana for a Pernicious Deed.
Ooh.
I'll draw a card. I don't want to pop it. I'm just very scared of anything Andy's gonna do.
Agreed.
This tree folk is holding apples, like from the Wizard of Oz.
I have a big old blocker, so I'm just gonna pass the turn.
I'm gonna untap. I will draw for my turn. I'm gonna play a forest. I'm gonna pay 2, and I am going. No, I'm not. That's silly. I'm gonna pay 2. I'm gonna play Pollenbright Druid. When it enters, I am going to.
I'll respond.
Okay.
Forceful Denial.
You did have a counter spell.
Yeah, but he has enough mana to play Pollenbright Druid still, and a Myriad Landscape.
Is this just a counter?
It's counterspell with Cascade, so
Okay.
we'll see what else I can get. So less than 5. I got a Battle Screech to create 2 1/1 white bird creature tokens with flying.
All right. I am going to pay. I'm going to tap. I have 4 mana. I'm going to pay 3. And I am going to play an Evolution Sage. And then I am going to play a Forest to
Dead.
proliferate.
I lose.
I'm going to give Coil his 10th poison counter. I'm going to give Erin her 8th. And Nick his 6th.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to... Oh, wait, I get 2 basic lands. I'm going to tap and sack Myriad Landscape and get 2 basic lands and proliferate twice. To give Erin poison counter 9 and 10. And Nick
Yeah, that's an infect deck. Like you
7
can,
and 8.
you can wrap it in whatever generic serial name you want to call it, but that's an infect
That's
deck.
an
Like,
infect deck.
that's an infect deck, yeah.
And then I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that to the Nissa as well. So Nissa's going up to 8. And then I just minus Nissa -8 to get all my forests.
Oh, can you do it right now?
Yeah, because I didn't activate. So I'm gonna activate Nissa and search my library for any number of forests and put them onto the battlefield.
And then proliferate that
And
number of times.
proliferate X number of forests times. So I'm gonna grab. I'll grab 8 of them.
I am... Before I die,
Yes.
I'm going to sack Pernicious Deed to kill your, 5/5 forest or whatever.
Yes, it is. The 6/6 forest is dead. It's gone. It's out of here. So I activate Nissa and I give the final poison counters. All right. Well, this was an infect deck. I thank you for playing it.
It was fun.
I think
Good thing we have so much time left for another game.
we were like,
all the time
if
we
we
have for today.
naturally can
Bye-bye.
play game 2, let's naturally play game 2. Well,
There was nothing about that was natural. So like
Yes.
let's-
Yeah. Nope. Not at all. Not
yeah.
at all. So, thank you so much for joining us. Chat, thank you so much for hanging out for this first game. We are going to take a quick break, switch it up, and come back with more games. We will be back shortly.